Impossible for the American people to ask Congress to please stop sending our money to Israel when so many Americans are hungry here. Now, Biden is out there screaming that Obama is prepared to do whatever is necessary to prevent Iran from getting a bomb. Do they not understand that ever since that whopper about Iraq's weapons of mass destruction, that we understand Iran is not a nuclear threat to the rest of the world? Netanyahu's out there screaming the U.S. has to be aggressive dealing with Ahmadinejad. Well, Netanyahu, if you think Ahmadinejad is a problem, go ahead and declare war yourself. But that's not what Netanyahu wants. He doesn't want to risk those precious Israeli children. Oh, they're too valuable and too special. We can't risk them in wars unless it's somebody we think we can easily beat, like Lebanon. Didn't work out, but that was the thinking. But against a major foe like Iran, we can't risk Israel's children. That's what the Americans are for. Vice President Joe Biden said yesterday, President Barack Obama is not bluffing. They're just cranking up the talk. Chuck Hagel is telling Ehud Barak the U.S. will continue aiding Israel's defense costs despite the financial trouble in this country. Doesn't matter how hungry you are, how homeless you are, how jobless you are. Your tax money will continue to flow out of the country to Israel to build up their war machine. Now, I'd like to remind everybody of something. Let's talk about Iran is on the verge of making a nuclear bomb. Iran is on the verge of a nuclear bomb. Back in 1984, U.S. Senator Alan Cranston claimed Iran was 7 years away from making a weapon. This is in 1984. 1992, Netanyahu was telling Iran is 3 to 5 years away from being able to produce a nuclear weapon. 1995, the New York Times reports Iran is much closer to producing nuclear weapons than previously thought. Less than 5 years away. 1996, Israeli Prime Minister Shimon Peres claimed Iran would have a nuclear weapon in 4 years. In 1998, former Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld claimed Iran could build an ICBM capable of reaching the U.S. within 5 years. In 1999, an Israeli military official claimed Iran would have a nuclear weapon within 5 years. In 2001, the Israeli Minister of Defense claims that Iran will be ready to launch a nuclear weapon in less than 4 years. 2002, the CIA warns the danger of nuclear weapons from Iran is higher than during the Cold War because its missile capability has grown more quickly than expected, putting it on a par with North Korea. 2003, high-ranking Israeli military officer tells the Knesset Iran will have the bomb by 2005. In 2006, a State Department official claimed Iran may be capable of building a nuclear weapon in 16 days. 2008, an Israeli general tells the cabinet that Iran is halfway to enriching enough uranium to build a nuclear weapon. Will have a working weapon no later than 2010. In 2009, Israeli Defense Minister Ehud Barak estimated Iran was 6 to 18 months away from having an operational nuclear weapon. In 2010, Israeli decision makers believed Iran is at most 1 to 3 years away from being able to assemble a nuclear weapon. In 2011, the IAEA report suggested Iran could build a nuclear weapon within mere months. Here we are in 2013, and Israeli intelligence officials are claiming Iran could have the bomb by 2015 or 2016, and this time we really mean it. They're crying wolf. They've been doing it since 1984. Iran is a threat. Iran is on the verge of having a nuclear weapon. Wolf, wolf, wolf. Or a Netanyahu.
Does anyone believe their lies?